Hi, my name is Thomas Maurer, and in this video we're going to have a look at the open source project called Azure Local LENS. Now, Azure Local LENS is basically a workbook for Azure Monitor, which brings all the different signals from your Azure Local environment together in a single workbook. So you have that single view to figure out what is happening in your Azure Local estate. And this is especially handy if you have multiples tens or hundreds or even thousands of different Azure local instances running out there, but you really want to know what's going on. Instead of drilling down into one specific Azure local instance, you can have a look at an overall view of your environment. So let's dive in. So here we are in the Git repo for Azure Local LENS, which stands for Lifecycle Events and Notification Status Workbook. And you can see here, it's obviously an open source project. You have Neil as the contributor for this and also maintainer for this Azure Local LENS. Now, again, very important, this is a community project. It's not supported by Microsoft in an official matter. It's really community support here. But again, you get some additional information on what it does, and we will just have a look on how it's actually working and what you can do with it. Again, you can also see in the recent updates, there are a lot of fixes, but also a lot of new capabilities in there as well. Now, to use it, it's super simple. You need to go to your Azure environment where you obviously have your Azure local clusters. You go to the Azure portal as described here. You go to Monitor, you go to Workbooks, and then you basically add a new workbook, open up the advanced editor, and import the JSON template, which you can find here, and then you end up saving the Azure Local LENS workbook. So here we go. Just to quickly show you, I already imported it before, but this is what you would copy paste. And then you would just take this and let's do this anyway. Go to the Azure portal. Now, for the sake of showing you this, I'm also going to show this. Okay, so I go to Azure Monitor. I go down to Workbooks. Say I want to have a new workbook. Go to Advanced Editor and basically replace this with the specific. They apply, and then you see the workbook here, and you can do your edits here as well. But then you can also obviously go out and actually then save it so that you can reuse it without importing it all the time. So now for me, again, let's have a look at what we can actually do. I'm not going to save it. In this case, we already imported it before. But again, you get this nice overview about all you have, and you get some additional resources and explanation on how to use it. Now, on the overview page here, you can see we have Azure local instances. You can have different views in these tabs for capacity, system health, update process, Azure resource bridge status. There's like overview of the Azure local machines. These are the physical nodes of Azure local. Then you have the Azure local VMs, the AKS clusters running on top of it. So we can quickly go through and have a look at the different things you get, but you can also go obviously and extend this and change these depending on your needs. And obviously if you extend it, it's great if you contribute to this project and basically give back some of that to the open source project. So again, if you look at this, you get cluster view, cluster health, so you can figure out, okay, how many clusters. And this is all now per instance or Azure local instance view, right? So these are not the nodes. These are actually like, we have a couple of instances here of Azure local or clusters in this environment. So I can actually see what's going on. I can see the connected ones. I can see some of the disconnected ones, failed and warnings. And then I can also look at Azure local totals and capacity just to get the numbers actually out of it and see what is going on. Where do we have issues? I can then drill down into this as well. I can also see the health and patching. So if there's any errors or something like that, I can see what is actually going on in that environment. And then I can also see like update compliance. So this is very important. Obviously, if you're familiar with the upgrade process of Azure Local, there are different ways of actually going with this and then upgrading to the latest version. And we only support a certain amount of releases back. So you can actually see, hey, is there an Azure local instance which is not in a supported state anymore? You can also see, do I have any updates available? Do I have one where an update has failed, or which ones are, for example, currently updating? And then again, it can go down. I'm not going to go through all of this. Again, you can see this. So we have all these charts, but then you can also have a list of these and find out actually what is actually going on. This is a very good overview on seeing what are these instances doing, what are they enabled. Do I use, for example, the Windows Server subscription? Do I enable the Azure Hybrid benefit for this? So you get all that information. You also see to which regions they are connected to. So great way of actually getting that overview. And then again, there's other things where you can see, okay, hey, maybe I want to use the Azure Hybrid benefit for all of those, right? So realizing that, hey, I didn't have enabled them for a lot of these clusters. Same thing with other things like the Windows Server Azure subscription or the Azure verified verification for VMs to use all these services for your VMs as well. Again, there's much more if you scroll down to find out also like billing models, capacity, and so on. But again, in terms of time, we're not going to go through everything, but also interesting, obviously, the capacity view. So you can see here that you have the different capacity in terms of, for example, storage. But in this case, also very interesting, you can actually see the capacity on CPU. So you can actually see what physical to virtual CPU ratio you have. So this is very interesting to see, hey, am I doing well? Do I'm like overbooking my clusters? What is the ratio? I mean, we don't block you from using a high ratio, right? But again, sometimes you want to figure out, okay, what is actually happening? You can also see the memory usage. So you can see here we are like in some cases really on a high level in terms of memory and workloads deployed, and same thing for storage. So allowing this to basically go out and actually sorting this and figuring out, okay, where do we need to do something? Super helpful. Again, going down, I'm just going to show you a little bit. You can also see that in the CPU and monitoring for like the top 5 clusters here, but you can obviously dive in more for specific clusters if you needed to. And so this is super interesting here. We're also going to system health. This is also something to figure out, okay, where is something not working the way and where do I need to put in some attentions here? Same thing for the update process. Super helpful to figure out, okay, what clusters do you need to have updates available? Where do I need to look at? Where I am, right? So you get all that information here as well. Where do I have solution updates? Like what are the clusters maybe where I have failed stuff, right? Where does it work? So you can see a whole list of actually the upgrades you started and so on. So super fair thing to do. Resource bridge status, but Azure Local, these are the physical servers, right? So you get, for example, the physical servers here, different hardware vendors. You can figure out, okay, what do I actually have in my environment? Which versions are installed? And much more. And then the Azure Local VMs. So these are actually the VMs deployed on this. So you get all a list of all these different VMs. You can figure out, okay, what operating systems am I running, right? In which resource groups are those? What is the deployments I did, and so on. So you get a whole list of all that, what happens on the VM side. And similar to the VM side, you also have that possibility for AKS, for our Azure Kubernetes Service clusters running on Azure Local. So you can figure out, okay, what versions do I run? How is the provisioning state, and so on and so on. Again, super interesting things. Again, I'm not going to through everything because at the moment I'm basically talking about this, probably already working on some new features here as well. But again, you can understand that this is super helpful, especially if you have a larger estate of different Azure Local instances and clusters, and you want to have that single control plane view or the single view to quickly figure out where is something happening. So for that, this Azure Monitor workbook is super helpful. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next one.